We're down here at the 10th and Elm South building, which has ground level commercial with a pool deck and 4 stories of residential above, and I'm going to do a quick walkthrough. Here, on the ground level where they're already putting the stone on, is the commercial space. And you can see up there is the 4 stories of wood frame construction above. These are big window and door openings, which are going to get storefront glass and awnings. This is the alcove where the stairs are going to be, which accesses the residential breezeways above. There's also an elevator accessed off this space, which you can see the shaft for right there. Inside of this commercial space, we have steel columns that are fire wrapped, which connect to steel beams above, which are fire treated, and they support a 7-inch thick concrete and composite metal deck, which carries its own fire rating and self-supports between the steel beams. Here's our stone wall construction with light gauge metal on the inside. These stones, they're precast and they're monumental sized blocks. There's the tab where they anchor it and whatnot. Looking up, you can see the residential up there, and this space is going to be patios that come off of the lowest level of residential and span over to this other wall. The bottom level of this building is divided into 2 halves, and this is the alcove which accesses each side. This wall is 2 halves. It's a double block wall which carries a 3-hour fire rating. This is the second half of the ground floor, which is also a commercial space, and it also has steel columns. Some of them are fire treated, and they go up and connect to steel beams and steel bar joists, which support a metal deck. On top of this metal deck is going to be a pool deck. So there's no concrete on top of this deck. There's going to be rigid insulation and then an elevated paver system. Over here you can see the structural steel framing for the pool. The pool has a shallow end, which is mostly for sunbathing in the water, and then a smaller deep end, which you can see is recessed down there into the structure. The grade on the exterior comes and wraps around, so we've got a pretty large retaining wall out of concrete that comes along and steps up along with the grade. To access the pool that's above, we're going to put in stairs here and an elevator. You can see the pit for the elevator there, which is going to go up to the pool deck. Now I'm going to walk around the back side. This is the alley between the 2 buildings, which are both ours. So once the building is finished, we're going to dress up this alley like the city has done with some of the others. Here you can see the structural steel for the pool deck and the columns that are going to support the trellis above the pool deck. Up on top of the pool deck, there's going to be a bar with a little eating area and some enclosed restrooms, and of course the elevator. There's the entrance on the lower level, and that goes up there. So the structural steel is up for the structure on top of the pool deck, and they're going to be coming and doing the light gauge framing and trusses shortly. Here's an egress exit down from the pool deck. And there's the residential, which looks down over the pool deck. This is the back of the building where there's really nothing because it's right up against the property line, so that has to be a solid fire-rated wall. There's a couple residential units on the back which have already been framed in, and we're deciding what to do with ceilings in there because they're pretty low. Here's another one of the units on the ground floor. it's a lot higher on these ground floor units, because to be accessible they have to be level with the alley in the back of the building, which is a lot higher than the front of the building. So you have a pretty big offset here in the floor level between the two halves of the building. There will be stairs here, but for right now we've just got scaffolding, so let's go up it. I'm just going to go up to the second floor for now so we don't have to climb all the way to the top. Here's one of the breezeways, which are going to remain open, and we're just going to dress up these corridors. This is the second floor of residential units, all of which look down over the pool deck. And these will have balconies that come out 4 or 5 feet. So there you can see below where the patios are going to be for the first level of residential units. And then the pool deck is already being laid out. They've got planters along the edge laid out here. There's the pool in the middle of the deck. And here's the structure. The bar goes right in that corner. The elevators are over there. And the rest of this is going to be bathrooms and storage and food preparation area. And that'll all be occupied space once they get the pedestal pavers on. And that's it.